Hey y'all, how you guys doing? It is Bambi Sunshine here. Hopefully you're doing good tonight. Oh man, I'm not sure how long I will be on tonight, just for the mere fact that I have a sick child in the other room, and yeah, that's they're kind of more important than playing video games. We've been dealing with fever and vomiting and freaking pink eye and strep throat and viral crap, and I am very much over it. Thank you for telling me that I'm alive now. It's great to know.
You can't go to a party at the Thalmor Embassy dressed like that.
Well, what the hell? Did you not just give me my clothes? Oh, I guess.
I guess that will have to do. You should pass for a real guest, at least until you open your mouth. Ready to board the carriage to the embassy?
I guess I forgot about, like, my face.
Don't worry, it will all be waiting for you when you get back. Just make sure you get back out of there alive with the information we need. Good luck.
Right. Cover up some. Should have put a shirt on before I started this. Once you have helped someone, they will like you. Some people will be willing to follow you and carry out your orders. I need some of those people.
A fellow latecomer to Ellenwood's little soiree. And arriving by carriage, no less. I salute you, my good lady. My lateness is due more to getting lost on the way up this god's-forsaken mountain than to any desire to actually arrive late. I prefer to arrive early, often the day before the party, so as not to miss out on any of the drinking. There's not enough drinking in the world today, wouldn't you agree?
Yes.
Welcome to the Thalmor Embassy. Your invitation, please. Thank you, Mom. Go right in.
You're welcome.
Now then, here's my invitation. I don't have a poison dagger strapped to my thigh, etc., etc.
I'm just doing my duty, sir. Everything's in order. Welcome back, sir.
Yes, yes. Now, find myself a drink.
Oh, this is fucking odd. What the hell? This froze already. This is bullshit. I need a new iPad is what I need.
Welcome. I don't believe we've met. I am Ellenwood, the Thalmor ambassador to Skyrim. And you are? Have you? All good, I trust. But you have me at a disadvantage. I'm afraid I know nothing about you. Please, tell me more about yourself. What brings you to this... to Skyrim? What is it, Malborn?
It's just that we've run out of the Alto wine.
Interesting lately?
Do I have your permission to uncork the...
Of course. I've told you before not to bother me with such trifles.
Yes, Madam Ambassador.
My apologies. We'll have to get better acquainted later. Please, enjoy yourself.
Thank you.
What can I get for you, ma'am? Here you go, ma'am. The finest Colovian brandy. Is there anything else I can get for you? Of course. Let me see if we have another bottle of that. I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted.
Heard any interesting gossip lately?
Well, there might be nothing to it, but I've heard that the feud between the Grey Manes and the Battleborns in Whiterun has grown ugly. Fralia Greymane is
What am I supposed to
convinced
do? It would create a distraction and get away
Battleborns have
from the
abducted one of
party.
her sons.
Here's my staff.
I hope you're enjoying yourself, ma'am.
As much as can be expected, yes.
It pleases me to hear you say so.
It's good practice. Most people barely notice what I'm playing.
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around here? Ah, the one generous soul amongst a gathering of pinch pennies and lick spittles. If
There you
there's
go.
anything I can ever do for you, do not hesitate to call upon me.
And,
A bottle of her best firebrand wine later. I can hardly wait.
Wonderful. I can begin to repay your generosity immediately. Say on, friend.
No matter how harsh the winter.
Is that all? My friend, you've come to the right person. You could say that causing a scene is somewhat of a specialty of mine. Stand back and behold my handiwork.
okay.
Attention, everyone! Could I have your attention, please? I have an announcement to make. I propose a toast to Elenwen, our mistress.
What are you
I
doing?
speak figuratively, of course. Nothing could be more unlikely.
Let's go. Before anyone notices us.
Bad. Although, most of you are already in bed with her. But again, I speak figuratively, of course. Fine.
So far, so
Get your
good.
hands off me.
Let's hope nobody saw
I'll
us
be a
slip
good
out.
boy now.
We need to pass through the kitchen. Your gear is hidden in the larder. Just stay close and let me do any talking. Got it? Follow me.
Who comes, Malvern? You know I don't like strange smells in my kitchen.
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor wretch be.
A guest? In the kitchens? You know this is against the rules.
Rules, is it, Zavani? I didn't realize that eating moon sugar was permitted. Perhaps I should ask the ambassador.
Get out of here. I saw nothing.
It's taken a toll on the merchants of
Your gear is in that chest. I'll lock the door behind you. Don't screw this up. I need to lock the door behind you, or the patrols might notice something's wrong.
But lately it seems like every blacksmith in Skyrim is out to prove that he's the equal.
Oh crap, no. Seriously.
Of Ireland Greymane.
I definitely
Not
screwed
really a
this
fair
up.
comparison if you ask
I need to lock the door behind you, or the patrols might notice something's wrong.
George. How is any smith going to compete with that?
Hurry it up. I've got to get back before I'm missed.
I'm supposed to go out this way.
Did
Good
you
luck.
see those robes
You're on
marching
your own
this
now.
morning?
Excellent.
Who are they with? More of the emissaries' treaty enforcers?
Dang it. I have to frickin' load it. Because obviously I'm a dumbass and I didn't give him jack shit. That one, I don't know. Apparently I thought I gave him shit, but I didn't give him anything. Oh, God. Sometimes I wonder about myself. This isn't back far enough. Maybe? I don't know. My lips are chapped. Oh, yeah.
Your job is to get into the party without being fingered as a spy. I'll take care of the rest.
Being old's
Wait,
not so
I need
bad.
to-
Your job
Water
is to
keeps
get
me
into the
fed.
party without being fingered as a
working
spy.
days-
Damn it.
Done.
So it's before that. Alright. Let's try this again.
Really? You're who she picked? I hope
Yeah,
she knows
shut
what
the
she's
fuck up.
doing. Here's the
Obviously
deal.
not, because
I
I'm
can
a
smuggle
dumbass.
some equipment into the embassy for you. Don't plan on bringing anything else in with you. The Thalmor takes security very seriously. Give me what you can't live without, and I'll make sure to get it into the embassy. The rest is up to you. Okay, I'll get this inside the embassy for you. I've got to go. I'll find you at the party. Don't worry.
Wait. Alright, let's see. Give him some arrows. What sword do I have on now? Let's see. I need to give him a bow. I gave him a bow, some arrows, and a sword.
If you need a good rumor or two, I think I can oblige. Welcome to the
Oh,
Winking
okay.
Skeever, friend.
Oh, why is it
Well,
called
as
a
it turns
winking
out, I
skeever?
had a pet skeever when I was a boy, and he used to wink.
And it would wink? Well, that's fucking weird. You
They
kept
were
a
smaller
skeever
back then.
as a pet? That's just fucking weird.
Varnius Junius stopped by here on his way to court. He was worried about something. I'm sure Falk Firebeard could tell you what. People say there's a man wandering the streets near the Blue Palace. He seems distressed, but he's not making any sense. I've heard Jari Raz hanging around the Wells district, looking for new blood to hire. Remember the Winking Skeever next time you're footsore.
Okay. Winking skeever. So weird. Oh man. Oh, my stomach's grumbling.
Being old's not so bad. Daughter keeps me fed. My working days.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, dude. Let's see if I can do this right now. What? That's crazy. Let's not jump off the cliff, right? Oh shit, I have trash out and stuff. Oops.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften.
I
Might
know, I
consider joining
joined.
up myself.
Have you given Malborn the gear you want to smuggle into the embassy? Good.
Yep.
I have your invitation to the party. But the only way you're going to get
Already
past
has
the
it.
guards is if they really believe you're an invited guest. Which means you need to look the part and not be armed to the teeth. Here, put this on. When you're ready, I'll keep the rest of your gear safe until you get back. You can't go to a party.
I know, I didn't even get changed yet. Jesus Christ.
The Thalmor embassy dressed like that. I guess that will have to do. You should pass for a real guest, at least until you open your mouth. Ready to board the carriage to the embassy?
Yay.
Don't worry, it will all be
Hold my
waiting for
shit.
you when you get back. Just make sure you get back out of there alive with the information we need. Good luck.
Okay. Thanks. I turned up a bit. Two-handed weapons do more than one-handed weapons, but don't block as effectively. Oh. That's a little too tight.
A fellow latecomer to Ellen's little soiree. And arriving by carriage, no less. I salute you, my good lady. My lateness is due more to getting
Welcome
lost
to
on
the
the way.
Thalmor Embassy. Your invitation, please. Thank you, Mom.
There you go.
Go right in.
Now then, here's my invitation. I don't have a poison dagger strapped to my thigh, etc., etc.
I'm just doing my duties. Everything's...
I can't. That's funny. I don't have a poison dagger strapped to my thigh, etc., etc. But what if he does?
Welcome. I don't believe we've met. I am Elenwen, the Thalmor ambassador to Skyrim. And you are? Have you? All good, I trust. But you have me at a disadvantage. I'm afraid I know nothing about you. Please,
Madam
tell me more
Ambassador,
about
I'm
yourself.
so sorry
What
to
brings you to this... to Skyrim? What is it, Malborn?
It's just that we've run out of the Alto wine.
A man who knows how to make money, war can be a most profitable venture.
Or not to bother me with such trifles.
Yes, Madam Ambassador.
My apologies. We'll have to get better acquainted later. Please, enjoy
Okay.
yourself.
Skyrim's
Sounds
out proof
good.
that he's the equal
Thank
of
you.
Roland Greymane.
What can I get for you? You made it in. Good. What can I get for you, ma'am? Here you go, ma'am. The finest Colovian brandy. Is there anything else I can get for you? Of course. Let me see if we have another bottle of that. I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted.
Okay.
That was delicious.
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around here? Ah, one generous soul amongst a gathering of pinch pennies and lick spittles. If there's anything I can ever do for you, do not hesitate to call upon me.
You've got to admire their courage doing something like that with dragons on the loose.
Wonderful. I can begin to repay your generosity immediately. Say on, friend. Is that all? My friend, you've come to the right person. You could say that causing a scene is somewhat of a specialty of mine.
I'm glad.
Stand back and behold my handiwork.
Like, I mean, this guard right here didn't just hear any of that.
Attention,
shit, right?
everyone! Could I have your attention, please? I have an announcement to make. I propose a toast to Ellenwyn.
Let's go, before anyone notices us.
Nothing could be more unlikely than that someone would actually want her in their bed. Although, most of you are already in bed with her. But again...
So far, so good. Let's hope nobody saw us slip out. We need to pass through the kitchen. Your gear is hidden in the larder. Just stay close and let me do any talking. Got it? Follow me.
Okay.
Who comes, Malcolm? You know I don't like strange smells in my kitchen.
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor wretch be.
A guest? In the kitchens? You know this is against the rules.
Rules, is it, Zavani? I didn't realize that eating moon sugar was permitted. Perhaps I should ask the ambassador.
Get out of here. I saw nothing.
Your gear is in that chest. I'll lock the door behind you. Don't screw this up. Come on. If someone misses me,
Did
good
you
luck.
see those rogues
You're on
marching
your own
this
now.
morning? Who are they with? More of the emissaries, treaty enforcers? No, they're high mages, just in from... Huh? All you've got? Behold the future! Behold the thermal! I'll see
God damn it. There's a stupid fucking maze. Multiple mazes. No. It's got some going. Swing, man. Dick. Alright, anyway. Put this shit away. Oops. Sorry, dog. Alright. So I have to find some information. Crap, okay. I need to take off all these damn quests. Okay, what am I doing? Search for information about the dragon's return. There's just dead people lying around. I don't think that's a good idea. What? I'm not supposed to be there. Shit. Is that where I'm supposed to be? I don't even freaking know.
But I need that money. I earned it. I have my own expenses, you know.
Silence!
Is
Do not
someone there?
presume, Kisser. You are most...
Are you kidding me? Shit. A carrot. I just ate it. So it's, I already have that. Okay, let's see. Dragon investigation. Current status. Screw it. Take it off. Items. Read. And this should be and I can't see worth a shit. There's something downstairs. That's upstairs. I'm gonna go down. Ooh, there's a dungeon. Of course there's a dungeon. Damn. Okay. There's our black box. Okay, let's hopefully made it. This stuff. Alright. Oh. Requires a key. Do you have the key? Of course not.
Listen up, spy. You're trapped in here, and we have your accomplice. Surrender immediately, or you both die.
Never mind.
Silence,
I'm dead
traitor!
already.
Move! Get it! Slowly!
Dead.
Win! That's the best you could do!
Oh no. He died. What the hell? I thought he was gonna make it. He's like, I surrender. Alright, so escape embassy. What in the fuck is that? Oh, frost troll, that's great. I don't know how to get down from here, man. Frost trolls. Okay. So I talk to her. Where is she? That's gonna show it on the map. There we go. Whereas the goddess of love and compassion, she has a temple in Riften. Skyrim is in turmoil.
Guard might get nervous. A woman approaches with her weapon drawn.
Shut up.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
Okay.
Let's see here. A letter. Not sure who from. He wouldn't say, just that he was a friend of yours. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Okay. Thanks. A letter. Letter from a friend. Because the bit of a stir and Dalmar embassy and demonstrated power of everyone's access to the return is regular. As the Lord desire to see you grow and develop your talks. Skyrim, leave sincerely. Okay. Awesome.
Faendal thinks he can woo Camilla Valerius away from me. She's...
Sleeping giant and... I gotta get my stuff. Oh, I gotta finish leveling up too.
You look like a traveler. Someone that has seen faraway places and heard new stories.
Okay.
Need a room? Talk to Delphine. Nobody trusts those mages way up north in their college. Gods only know what they do up there. We've got something of a love triangle here in Riverwood. Faendal and Sven, both vying for Camilla's affections. All right then.
Okay. Thanks for that.
You made it out alive, at least. Your gear's safe in my room, as promised. Did you learn anything useful?
There you go.
Really? That seems hard to believe. You're sure about that? Esbern? He's alive? I thought the Thalmor must have got him years ago. That crazy old man. Figures the Thalmor would be on his trail, though, if they were trying to find out what's going on with the dragons. You mean aside from wanting to kill every blade they can lay their hands on? Esbern was one of the Blade's archivists, back before the Thalmor smashed us during the Great War. He knew everything about the ancient dragon lore of the Blades. Obsessed with it, really. Nobody paid much attention back then. I guess he wasn't as crazy as we all thought. Ironic, right? The old enemies assumed that every calamity must be a plot by the other side. Even so, we've got to find Esbern before they do. He'll know how to stop the dragons, if anybody does. Do they know where he is?
They seem to think he's hiding out.
Riften, eh? Probably down in the Ratway, then. It's where I'd go. You'd better get to Riften. Talk to Brynjolf. He's well-connected. A good starting point, at least.
Give me a mug of ale.
Oh, and when you find Esbern, if you think I'm paranoid, you may have some trouble getting him to trust you. Just ask him where he was on the 30th of Frostfall. You'll know what it means.
About me being...
There's no simple answer to that. You want the long version or the short version? They're the High Elves that rule the Eldmeri Dominion. Sworn enemies of the Empire and everything it stands for.
Diplomatic.
30 years ago, they invaded the Empire and came close to destroying it. They smashed the Blades in the process. Since then, they've been working to weaken the Empire any way they can.
What the fuck?
The Thalmor happened. They've been hunting down every blade they can find for the past 30 years. Thanks to the White Gold Concordat, they've been able to operate throughout the Empire with impunity. The Great War. Only 30 years passed and already ancient history to most people. Seems to me like it just ended. It's never really ended for me. But to answer your question, the White Gold Concordat was the fancy name they put on the peace treaty between the Empire and the Thalmor. It ended the war and saved the Empire to fight another day. Also trampled on the sacred name of Talos, and gave the Thalmor free rein to stamp out Talos worship throughout the Empire.
Okay.
The Blades have always guarded and guided the Dragonborn, but we'd forgotten why. Now our purpose is clear. I'm all that's left of the Blades, and you're the Dragonborn. Together, we're going to stop these dragons if we have to put every last one of them back in the ground.
Okay. Sounds good. Did you give me all my shit back? I wonder if there's anything on here like who it belongs to. Where's my stuff?
What is it?
Where's all my stuff?
Do you need something?
Yeah, where's my shit? Oh my god. Yeah, there it is. Jesus Christ. It's about to have a fucking shit fit. is all my stuff? God damn assholes. Oh, you're shitting me. I haven't been to Riften yet. It's so far. Let's see what else we got around here, quest-wise. King Olaf. Gotta be like getting close to. Alright, let's see. There's like a million fucking things now. There's like a whole bunch up here. I'll do some things up here real quick, I guess. Who wants to come scratch my back? Nobody. Okay, let's see.
Fletching suits me. It's difficult.
I'm not interested, Jari. It doesn't matter how many times you ask.
You're passing through Solitude? Maybe you're looking to make some easy gold, yes? It's easy to find things to sell. Things nobody will miss. Things from underground, or just left lying around in someone's house. I bet the two of us, we're very alike. So why not take the next step? We can help each other. My sister Deeja and I are treasure hunters. We like to collect things.
You steal things.
I knew you looked like a clever one. With the war, many more ships come through these docks, loaded with weapons and pay, but few people, and they pass through dangerous waters. We have an interest in one of those boats, the Ice Runner. The Solitude Lighthouse will be guiding it in, but if its fire were to go out, the Ice Runner would run aground. What an interesting idea. I think if someone were to do something like that, there would definitely be a certain amount of loot to be shared.
Oh.
Yes, if someone were to put out the lighthouse fire and then meet me on the docks afterwards, I could certainly direct them to that loot. Don't worry about them. We'll make sure they wash up safe. Maybe they'll even pay us for their heroic red crash. Turn me in? For what? What crime's been committed? I'm just making idle talk about what would most undoubtedly be a tragic event. A tragic and very, very profitable event. It would be best if we spoke. You might want to rethink that. You're missing out on some wonderful opportunities working in that bar.
Weirdo. Okay. Why is everyone running?
Please, take pity on an old... My master has abandoned me. Abandoned his people. and nothing I say can change his mind. Now he refuses to even see me. He says I interrupt his vacation. It's been so many years. Won't you please help? Last I saw him, he was visiting a friend in the Blue Palace. But no one as mundane as a Jarl. No. Such people are below him. No, he went into the forbidden wing of the palace to speak with an old friend. Said it had been ages since they had last had tea. Oh, and you'll need the hip bone. It's very important. No entering Pelagius's wing without that.
What? Hip bone?
Oh, you just don't understand. Without him, I am not free. Without him, I am doomed. All of his empire shall fall into chaos. Until next time.
Till next time. More down here.
Hard says I won't see Rob here anymore.
Unless we have specific business, I'm not interested. Debts are debts. Either he pays them, or his kind do. A debt is a debt. Works for me. Tell Aktiev the debt's settled. Keep your sword arm strong.
Thanks. Keep my sword arm strong.
When I was a young rascal, I broke a man's arm with a single punch. Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard.
Shut up. My guy is out of breath, man. Out of shape.
Blessings of the Eight Divines upon you. How may I help?
Being old's not so bad. Daughter keeps me... You've done a fine thing for me. You know, I used to be quite a warrior in my day. Let me show you a thing or two. You should speak to my daughter, Yvette. She's the brains of the family.
Okay.
You look troubled. Have you come seeking guidance?
No.
Word is Elenwen's furious.
I just never know in the right way.
What business do college mages have in a place like Sartre?
I'm also, part of the Bard College.
Watch the skies, traveler.
Okay.
Please, don't interrupt the court.
I swear to you, unnatural magics are coming from that cave. There are strange noises and lights. We need someone to investigate.
Then we will immediately send out a legion to scour the cave and secure the town. Hafingar's people will always be safe under my
Your
rule.
Eminence, my scrying has suggested nothing in the area. Dragon Bridge is under Imperial control. This is likely superstitious nonsense.
Perhaps a more tempered reaction might be called for?
Oh, yes, of course, you were right. Falk, tell Captain Aldous I said to assign a few extra soldiers to Dragonbridge.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. But about the cave?
I will have someone take care of the cave as well, Varnius. You can rest easy. You're dismissed.
The Imperials are good for business, and business is good for Skyrim.
Do you have business with the court? You mean the Dragon Bridge issue? I'll be honest with you. I was planning to let that go. Varnius is a bit jumpy at the best of times. There have been reports of weird happenings near Wolfskull Cave. Travelers disappearing, odd lights. I suspect wild animals, or perhaps bandits. I don't think it's worth our time with the war going on. But if you want to clear out the cave, I'll make sure you're repaid for your work. The cave has a bad history. Long ago, Potema the Wolf Queen used it for necromantic rituals. That's where it got the name. That was over 500 years ago. Nothing much down there now, but everyone's always convinced the cave is haunted. That remains to be seen. By rights, she has a legitimate claim as High Queen of Skyrim. But we must have the support of the other Jarls for that claim to have any meaning. Should they accept her rule, we will have peace. Of course he does. What sort of a question is that? Maybe you've been listening to Eriker. There's been loose talk among some of the Thanes, and I suspect he's the cause of it. You'll pay those rumors no heed if you wish to retain your welcome in this.
Hear the fucking crunching.
She may be young, but Elisif is the Jarl by right. And here in Skyrim, if nothing else, we respect the traditions of our fathers' fathers. You do well to remember that. Okay. Absolutely not. That wing has been sealed for hundreds of years, and for good reason. They say the ghost of Pelagius the Mad still haunts it. Ghost or not, there are reminders of his dark rule that are best left buried away. Feel free to return to me with questions. The Blue Palace is an open forum.
Well, you just wouldn't let me do what I need to do. God damn it. Where's that old man? That crazy dude. Okay, so I haven't been there. Let's go to college real quick. I'm gonna be jumping off here in a few minutes. I can go check on my sickies. so many different freaking quests. It's unreal.
Let me give you a bit of advice. You want to work on something that's not officially allowed? Don't tell anyone you're doing it. You need something you're not officially supposed to have? You come see me. You tell anyone that I told you, and I'll fry you from the inside out. Even with the college's laid-back attitude, there are still some things that are off-limits. Purposely killing your fellow college members is a bad idea. I'd advise against it. Theft and assault can get you into trouble as well. As for research, well, a sufficient explanation will cover almost anything. If you're going to need live test subjects for your experiments, it's easier to do that off of college grounds. Oh my, how precious. Onmund is too afraid to deal with me himself, and so he's sent you. I'll make this very simple for you. All my trades are final. Onmund knew this ahead of time and went through with it anyway. So there's nothing more to be said. Look how persistent you are. It's charming, really. Onmund gave up the first time I said no, but not you. All right, I'll tell you a little story. Let's pretend for a moment that a certain individual was looking to acquire a particular staff. Let's also pretend that he traded some valuable items for said staff. And it was only later that it was realized that this individual might misuse such a staff. The resulting disaster would reflect quite poorly on everyone involved. Are you following me? You're not very good at this, are you? Look, I traded a staff to someone and found out later that was a bad idea, so I'd like the staff back. Understand now? Finally, we have an agreement. I look forward to having it back soon. The sooner the better, in fact.
Really?
I hope you've got some coin. All right, then.
Okay. Dang it. Let's see. Oh, Jesus. Find this step. So. What else do I got? Oh man, I don't know why I just did that. On this rose again. again. Yummy. Why does a spider have a ring? That's what happened. Oh, shit balls. Take this off the map. I'm running into a stone.
Picked a bad time to get lost.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Damn. Oh. What the fuck? That was confusing. Damn. That's a bandit. Okay. That looks like a freaking trap. Oh shit, guys. Right there. Okay. How much further do I have to go? Oh my god, this is bullshit. Of course I have to go all the way up and around because... Is there anything in there? Doesn't really look Yay. Hopefully this isn't too much further. I'll take all the fucking arrows I can get, damn. I feel like when I use them, I'm just out. I just burnt myself. Oh, he's a lord, is he? Alright, let's see. Let's go, bro. Oh shit, where did my sword go? That bastard. my sword go? What happened to my sword now? Damn it. No, I lost my sword. Big face. What an asshole. I lost my fucking sword. Where is my freaking... Where's the switch? Should have been, but I think this is gonna happen. It's gonna do it for me for the night. I gotta go check on my sicky kitties. If you're new, don't forget to like, follow, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you're feeling extra generous, there's that lovely donate button right down there. You can check out my YouTube channel. Hopefully I'll be posting some more on there soon. That's not just gaming. You can look at my Facebook page, hit me up with a message if you want to talk. As of right now, I don't get too many, so I will respond. Hope you guys have a good night. I hope you have a good day tomorrow. And as always, this is Bambi Sunshine saying good night.